This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We'll listen to a local artist's third single and find out how she's using her talent to raise funds for a cause close to her heart. Good evening and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News. My name is Ken Kara and it's my job to edit things and tell you that you can watch SSPTV in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513. I'm also required to read headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A police chase ended when the car being chased crashed into a home in West Hazleton this morning. It happened around 10 a.m. West Hazleton police told our media partner, the Standard Speaker, that Jeffrey Keller crashed his car into a brick home at 441 Allen Street, a home he once lived at. It is the same home where police began an investigation last month into the death of a child. The home sustained serious damage. Police from Hazleton, West Hazleton, Butler Township, and Sugarloaf Township responded. Keller was taken to the hospital for medical treatment. For updates on this story, go to our Facebook page or to standardspeaker.com. Hazleton City Council will vote tonight on whether or not to hire 6 new police officers. The hirings, if approved, would bring the total number of officers in the city of Hazleton to 41. It would also ensure that the city complies with a grant that will pay for 2 of those positions for the next 3 years. And the city would be able to apply for another grant to pay for 2 more police positions. 4 of the hires would replace officers no longer with the department. Tonight's meeting begins at 6 p.m. at Hazleton City Hall. State Representative Tara Toohill is asking Governor Tom Wolf to restore a cut in state funding for the Hazleton Area School District. The local state lawmaker made the request in a letter she sent to the governor. She explained that the Department of Education's recalculation of the poverty level for the district led to the mid-year cut totaling $613,000. She believes the June recalculation is not accurate because a large portion of the district's impoverished children return to foreign countries in May and June and do not return to school until September. Last week we told you the Hazel Township supervisors approved development plans for a medical marijuana grower-processor facility in Humboldt Industrial Park North. The facility would be operated by Tri-Mountain Pure, a company co-founded by Neil D'Angelo III and his sister Tiffany Coomer. SSPTV's The Girls caught up with D'Angelo at the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce Business Expo.
We applied to the state on March 20th and we'll see where it goes. We're pretty confident, but yet we realize there's a lot of competition, and you know, we're just hopeful that we can bring something like that to our community because it's a great thing. A couple of reasons: we create good jobs for people, and then we can bring a medicine that's needed. There's an opioid crisis. There's a heroin epidemic in this country, and this is an alternative for people. I've met countless children. I talk to them regularly, and families, multiple seizures, and these families are looking for alternatives to these other medicines, whether it's diets or other things that are helping control these seizures. And medical marijuana is an alternative for this. Whether it's the right one for you or not, you know, it's all to be seen.
Permits will be issued for up to 25 growers and processors who applied to the State Department of Health. And you can hear more from this interview on an upcoming episode of The Girls. It will air on June 9th on cable and via our new Samsung Productions app. Well, she is a young lady with a big voice, a big mission, and a new song. Lisa Sugar talks with this talented 12-year-old about her love of music and the cause that it will benefit.
I've had the privilege of interviewing this young lady up at the Laurel Mall when it was part of her Adding Tomorrow's Mall tour, and that has finished up her second round of those, and now she's here with another new announcement. Rose Ostrowski, she is only 12 years old and a middle school student at Berwick Middle School. She's in the 7th grade, and believe it or not, she has already released her 3rd single. And while that's fabulous in itself, the reason she's doing it is just as impressive because she is, I think, one of the youngest ambassadors for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and that's what she's here to tell us all about. Congratulations on all of your success and everything you've been doing.
Thank you so much. I mean, it's been amazing, and I just love doing what I've been doing.
Why was it so important for you to get involved with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation?
I had a cousin, her name was Camellia, and she died from cystic fibrosis in 2012 when she was 21. And, well, when I recorded my first song, Let It Be by the Beatles, I wanted all the money to go to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation in memory of her.
So since then, you did another single after that, and what was your second one?
It's Life is a River by Tesla, and all the donations went to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
So that's great that you wanted to help out to find a cure for cystic fibrosis. And now you completed 2 tours, traveling around to various malls, taking your message there. How did that go?
Well, it was nerve-wracking actually, but like, I was still very happy, and it went really well, and it went better than I thought it would. I've been doing it for the past 2 years, I think, and it's been going really well lately.
All right, now tell us about your third single that was just recently released, the name of that and what it's all about.
It's called Your Words by Third Day, and I did a cover of it. I think it's on iTunes, and it's the music video. It's going to be on YouTube pretty soon with, like, you know, the song and stuff and the audio, but it's on Amazon, I think, yeah. And it went really well. I mean, it's my third one. I recorded one, Let It Be, in 2010, right? 2010 or 2012. Life is a River, and this is my third one, so I'm kind of, you know, I know how, like, what to do and stuff, so it's easier.
So do you like recording songs like this?
I love doing it. I mean, it's good, you know, to learn. Like, every time I record another song, I learn more and more each time. I mean, it's really fun.
So what's next on the agenda for Rose? Any more tours planned, or what do you plan to do?
Next winter, I'm going to do another mall tour and stuff, and I might do, you know, a few little things this summer and spring and stuff, you know, whatever comes, you know.
All righty. Well, this young lady, like I said, it's amazing, only 12 years old, and I know when I heard you sing the first time, too, I thought, wow, she sounds very mature for her age. So as we leave this segment today, we want to tell you that you can go to roseostrowski.com to donate to help out her wonderful cause that she's taking this all over. You can download her song as well, and we wanted to give you a sample of it. So we're going to leave everybody tonight with the sound of Rose Ostrowski.
Let me hear your words above all other voices, above all the distractions in this world.
Very talented, Lisa. You're not bad as well. After this break, we'll watch this week's outdoor exploring segment together because I just skimmed through it and I saw ice lakes and frogs, so I'm intrigued. And in sports, we chat with some Mono area track and field athletes who are going to be working very hard over the summer. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The ice lakes in Mountaintop are artificial, but they've become a good place to enjoy nature. Located 25 minutes from Hazleton, the lakes are a park operated by Rice Township. They attract people with canoes, kayaks, rowboats, and fishing poles. They also draw a rare frog that I'll tell you more about momentarily. When visitors pull into the parking lot on New Angola Road, they find a picnic shelter, restrooms, unpaved boat launch, and a floating dock that they can fish from. That's at the upper lake, the larger of the two lakes. There also is a smaller parking lot for the lower lake on Henry Drive. Lake rules prohibit swimming, powerboats, and ice skating, but ice, as the name suggests, is the reason the lakes exist. Entrepreneurs dammed an unnamed tributary of the Little Wapwallopin Creek and started harvesting ice commercially by 1914. That was before homes had refrigerator freezers or factories had artificial ice makers. In Rice Township, the developers built ice houses for storing ice, bunkhouse for the workers, and while the lakes aren't near a large customer base, they had a reason for selecting that spot for a dam. It was within 700 feet of the tracks of the Wilkes-Barre and Hazleton Railway, created in 1901 by Hazleton's Alvin Markle, who had the Markle Bank and coal companies. Trains ran on electricity using a third rail system like the trolley he built in Hazleton and vicinity called the Lehigh Traction Company. With the train handy, the ice companies could deliver their product before it melted. Each winter, after the ice thickened, workers used horses to plow snow off the ice, which the workers scored, sawed, and stored in the ice houses. Artificial ice makers came into wider use. The Wilkes-Barre and Hazleton Railroad closed in 1934, and by 1939 the commercial ice harvest stopped. After that, the lakes became a recreation area for a few people with camps and cabins. More recently, some lovely homes have been built around the upper lake, but a pipe beneath the spillway on the dam is leaking, and that's dropping the water level. The frog that I mentioned earlier has also moved in, apparently, a study has suggested. It's called the northern cricket frog, and it's on the endangered species list in Pennsylvania. Because of the frog, Rice Township and state agencies are planning to do more studies before repairing the leaking pipe on the spillway. Before that work starts, workers will have to drain all or part of the upper lake, but planners have to decide how to accomplish the repair without endangering the endangered frog. It might be a year or more before the repairs happen. Meanwhile, melting snow and spring rains have filled the lake to the delight of boaters, anglers, and no doubt, frogs.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
You know, every day when I type the word forecast, I make a typo and write four cats, and it makes me laugh every time. Anyway, here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 52 degrees with a light wind. Wednesday will be mostly sunny. We'll be in the lower 70s for a high. Wednesday night, we do have a 70% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 55 degrees. Thursday, rain is likely, cloudy with a high near 62 degrees, 70% chance of precipitation. Thursday night, rain likely, 60% chance, mostly cloudy, low of 53. On Friday, we're down to a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high in the mid-60s. Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 53 degrees. Saturday looks nice, mostly sunny with a high near 69, and then Saturday night, mostly cloudy. Our low will be in the mid-50s.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. We're open weekdays, 3:30 to 8 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
We're happy to be outside here in northeastern Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. We're here at Edgewood by Sand Springs. We're back with Samantha, and we're going to focus on grooms today because they don't have a lot of a say, I don't think, but they have some say, right?
Most grooms just tell me when to show up and I will be there. So normally, they do not have too much to say, but any input that they have for the wedding day, we're happy to listen to.
Well, it is their day too, in fairness. And lots of the grooms, they don't take a lot of time to get ready like the women do. So you have golf, and that's a big draw for the grooms.
Absolutely. So obviously we sit right here on our beautiful golf course. What's so awesome is that our grooms actually golf for free. So we do have a special rate also too for their groomsmen, which is $25 for greens and cart fee too. So something fun for the guys to do, whether it be the week of the wedding or the morning of while the girls are getting ready. Send them right on their way. They have a good time.
All right. And also women, we didn't forget about you, the brides and the moms and all the people that are coming to the wedding. Look around at all of the good opportunities for pictures. I mean, you don't have to go off site. You can take all of your pictures right here.
Absolutely. So what's really great about our scenic location is there's so many different spots that you can go on the golf course for awesome pictures. Mm-hmm. We do always make sure to get enough golf carts ready for however many people are in the bridal party, including the photographer photographers, the bride and groom, we kind of send you on your way. What's really nice too is we like to invite any photographers down who would like to, the week of the wedding, kind of come down and scope out some locations too. So we're more than happy to accommodate them that way, whether you go right in front of the pond or over to the bridge that we have here. Tons of great picture locations.
Very good. Join us every week right here on SSPTV News.
Thank you, Janine. Construction is almost complete at the lavish new on-site ceremony location at Edgewood by Sand Springs and Drums. This new site will offer seating for up to 200 guests with breathtaking views of the mountains and the fourth hole of the golf course. Located adjacent to the cocktail patio, this new addition will give couples and their guests the convenience of a ceremony, cocktail hour, and reception site all within feet of one another. Work will be completed by mid-June. My work not yet complete today. We still have sports and first your midday winning lottery numbers. Pick 206, pick 3, 082, pick 4 numbers 1632, and pick 5, 28372. We'll talk local track, local swimming, and softball and baseball playoffs after this break.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
The PIAA Track and Field Championships are this Friday and Saturday. Making it out to compete with the best of the best from around the state is quite a feat. You're about to meet 3 very talented athletes who didn't make it out to Shippensburg University this year, but don't be surprised if they're in the field next year. We're approaching the off-season, and the track at Monoy area is an empty canvas. The summer is the time to dream of and work on masterpieces. Junior Willie Streisel had a blast helping his team win the Schuylkill League Division III championship, but individually he feels he could have done better at the Schuylkill League and District 11 championships. He knows, maybe better than anyone, that champions can be molded in the summer months. After his cross-country season didn't go so well in 7th grade, he spent the summer working with Monoy area cross-country and track and field coach Dave Holmes. The next year, Streisel became the first Golden Bear to win a junior high Schuylkill League cross-country championship.
I just like to win. That's my big thing. And if I don't, you can ask anybody on my team. I'm not into it. Like, I get very down on myself, but I get back up and I win again.
How do you then get past the whole being hard on yourself to, okay, I just got to get better?
I think positive. Just think of a little bit. I'll think of the things that I did wrong, but I'll just move past that and I'll think positive, the things that I'm going to accomplish this summer and stuff like that I'm going to do.
Willie and his younger brother Cole participate in the 1,600 and 3,200 meter runs for the Mono area track and field team. Cole has been following along nicely in his brother's footsteps. He even won a junior high cross country championship.
My brother was in 8th grade and he went undefeated, so I figured I might as well try it too, because he was always never at the house. He was always running, so I was bored.
The Streisels won't be bored this summer as they work to improve in both cross-country and track and field.
My brother, me and him will go out on a run, or anybody. We invite anybody. It doesn't matter. We try to better the team. As a team, we'll go out and run together, maybe a tempo run or something. We'll go out and do some distance, just talk, hang out. My team, all we do is we hang out. The cross-country team, track team, we're always together.
Kendall Bernardin won the Schuylkill League AA high jump championship.
We actually got done jumping and there was a tie for first place, so we had to do jump off. And we both missed 5, and we both missed 411, and then 410, I made it, but I nicked the bar a little, so it started wobbling. So I remember, I picked my head up and I just stared at it. Thank God it stayed on.
Bernardin then placed 3rd at the District 11 championships.
After getting 3rd at districts, which I needed 5'2" to get the states, and I only got 5 foot, so I really want to practice on just exploding and working on my legs. So I start 3 other sports now in the summer.
What are you doing?
I do swimming, basketball, and volleyball, and then with track. So I'm going to try to balance it out somehow and try to get in with my trainer and see if he could help me with any of that.
Bernardin doesn't like being bored. She's a 4-sport athlete for Monoy area who spends her summer months participating in athletics. The track may be empty, but don't let that fool you. There's definitely bears in the area using the warmer months to their advantage. Two Monoy area athletes will be at Shippensburg University this weekend. Meredith Rhodes will compete in the 100 hurdles, and Samantha Ganal will be there for the long jump. Let's talk district playoffs, and to do that, let's go to the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. Megan Trival-Priest clocked a 3-run home run and drove in 5 runs total on the day as Hazleton area beat Scranton in the District 2/4 6A sub-regional playoffs. Hazleton will play in the championship next week against either Williamsport or Delaware Valley. Those two teams will play tomorrow. Monoy area moves on in the District 11 Single A playoffs. They'll move on to the semifinals in softball after beating Forest City. The Lady Bears will play on Thursday against the #1 seed Williams Valley. In the District 2/4 6A baseball playoffs, Scranton beat Hazleton area. The MMI Preppers are in the District 2 Single A championship game on Sunday against Forest City at PNC Field in Moosic. MMI scored 15 runs against Lincoln Leadership Academy. Their coach Sean McLaughlin says they played their best defense of the year and finally found a killer instinct, scoring more runs. In the majors, the Cubs dropped a game to the Giants at Wrigley Field on Monday, and that's sports for this Tuesday. Actually, we're going to do one more story. I lied. I apologize. The North Schuylkill High School swimming program, they returned this season after a 4-year hiatus. They had a lot of success, and now their home turf has a new name. North Schuylkill recently dedicated the Donald Bricker Natatorium. Bricker was the natatorium director from 1974 to 1993. He was also the athletic director for 38 years, among other responsibilities at the school. Along with the natatorium, Bricker also has an award named after him. The Donald Bricker Award goes to the Athletic Director of the Year in the Schuylkill League. He works with the Schuylkill League Athletic Directors Association still. That now is sports. We are done, I promise. Let's go to the social report.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The Hazleton Public Transit will be closed for Memorial Day on Monday, May 29th. There will be no bus services, and the offices will be closed. For more information, contact Ralph Sharp at 570-459-5414. The PennDOT driver's license and photo centers will be closed for the Memorial Day holiday. They will be closed on Saturday, May 27th, and Monday, May 29th. They will reopen on Tuesday, May 30th. Customers can visit www.dmv.pa.gov. The Orwigsburg Lions will be hosting their annual chicken barbecue on Memorial Day from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Orwigsburg Veterans Community Memorial Hall. The full dinner will be $8 and takeouts are available. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joseph B. Capist, Haddock. The Stanley E. Anlosky Funeral Home is assisting the family. George L. Meyer, Buck Mountain. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Carol Brenbenner Schiemer, Thomasville. Memorial will be May 30th at noon at the Paradise Lutheran Church in Thomasville. The Beck Funeral Home is assisting the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner is Terry Weezer from Shenandoah. Call now at 570-455-7267, extension 104, to claim your free movie.
There's a Voltron reboot now on Netflix. I'm pitching a Local News 13 reboot. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated. Please check out our new app, that's Samsung Productions app. Download it today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.